chosen ones, empaths, genuine souls out there. It's really, really deep the way that God intervened between you and this narcissist involved in your life. You see, God saw you hurting, saw you struggling, and called time on it. You see, that the thing is there is benefits that you receive by encountering the narcissist. You're growing wiser, even though it's happening beyond your comprehension throughout the relationship. But eventually enough comes enough, and God wants you away from the narcissist. God knows that from this point forward, they're only dragging you down. And that's why God wants you away. They're going to drag you down. You might say to yourself, but they dragged me down the whole time, Zion. Yes, they did, but there were certain things you were learning from the experience. It's hard to understand, but once you go through the process, you will understand. Because what you emerge as, the person who you become, this is why God wants you away. It's called time on it. Enough was enough. Enough was enough. And you're going in a new direction now. Also, they need to learn their lesson. They'll learn their lesson as well from losing you. And they'll gain witness to, be a witness to you proceeding in life and advancing and ascending and evolving and developing and growing and becoming a new enhanced version of yourself. God needed you away from them. And the thing is, it's very confusing because you can almost feel like you need them at one point. You can almost feel like you need them or need to be around them. And you just got to understand that God is giving you a gentle push into a direction now. A gentle push into a direction that seems catastrophic, but really it's a nudge in the right direction. And the further and further along, and the longer and longer you don't speak to this narcissist, and the further and further you go in your own direction, you'll begin to heal. The main crucial components are no longer speaking to the narcissist, and no longer meeting the narcissist, and accepting that the relationship is over. Once you come to terms with those facts, and you just go through the motions, you go through the hurt, you go through the betrayal, you go through the pain. This is what God wants you to go through. He wants you to emerge brighter and stronger. Eventually you hit the place where you don't want the narcissist back. The narcissist is less on your mind. You're watching less narcissistic content. But what I will say to you is, you might think that the narcissistic content makes you think about the narcissist. Thing is the further along you go in your direction, you realize that you can actually use these videos to help you navigate in your life. Not only this channel or our channel, but other channels alike. You'll be able to use the information to navigate in life with what's around you at the moment. Because all of you need to be cautious. This was a huge sign. This was a huge sign to be around the narcissist, to learn the experience. So I don't want any of you to run into another encounter again with another deviant, another narcissist. That's what you all need to be careful of. Okay? Because they are out there. God's present. God's always there. But you're going in a direction where there is evil out there that will try and pull you astray. They'll try and pull you astray. They're always trying to draw you out. And you need to maintain focusing on rebuilding yourself. Because you've given a lot. You've given an awful, awful lot towards this narcissist. And it's time for you to take time for yourself now. Don't look for a replacement. Don't look for something to distract you. Don't look for a new relationship. Take your time. Work on building yourself. learn from the experience. This is what it's all about, going through the process, really detaching. So you are prepared and you are in a healthy state of mind to be in a healthy relationship, if a healthy relationship was to arise. And you're able to pick out toxic relationships. That's the place you've all got to get to, right? Collectively, as empath, chosen ones, and genuine souls, all need to be in a place where they can pinpoint toxicity. This is what needs to happen. This is part of the reason why God wants the chosen ones, the empaths and the genuine souls, to learn this lesson, to help unite with tribe members. And this is the thing. A lot of you envision how it would be if you was with a chosen one or an empath or a genuine soul. You envision it like glamorous and magical and stuff. And it's going to be actually, it's a theory, I think it's not going to be like that. I think that being with a narcissist can create more of that mirage soulmate effect initially. Because when you meet a genuine person, they're not going to be blowing smoke up your ass and trying to please you and trying to infiltrate your life so much. They're not going to be putting so much effort to try and be affiliated with you. It's going to be more slow pace, slow burning, but real. But take your time for when you're looking for that. There's no rush now. A lot of you have been married, had children. Even if you haven't been married or had children, you've been there, done it, been in a relationship for however long you was in it. It's like you've been there and done it now. There's no rush to rush into something new. God wants to prepare you to become this new version. Don't be upset about being alone. Don't be upset about you overcome loneliness. You overcome pain. You overcome all this hurt. You overcome all this betrayal. You overcome all the anger, all the hatred. I'm not telling you to forgive them, but you'll become content. You'll become content and in a good space in life. A much better position than you was with the narcissist. Now they were dragging you down. This is why God called time on it, like I said in the earlier segment. Some of you might have been involved with them for a decade. And you're saying, Zion, but why did it take a decade? Why did God do that? I can't answer that. But all I'm saying is, perhaps if you left sooner than you did, or sooner than you got discarded, if it ended sooner than that, perhaps you wouldn't have been prepared or in the best state. God knows best. The universe knows best. God knows best. So trust the process. It's the only thing we have. It's to trust the good out there. Trust God in this process. Despite how hard it gets. See the sunshine through the hurricane. Hold firm to any signs or indications in your life at this moment that have shown you that things is happening beneficial for you, right? Anything that you see in your life that may be a positive benefit, and you're saying this wouldn't have happened if the narcissist was here. This is something to hold firm to. These are the signs to show you you're going in the right direction. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, trust the process. You're going to make it through this, and just stick to the rules. There's just a couple rules to this game. Don't talk to the narcissist, and don't meet the narcissist. If you have children, obviously, use parallel parenting. Don't let them call your phone. Speak for an app. Meet in neutral location to exchange a child. Once a week, twice a week, however many times a week you do that. And only speak about the child. It's simple. But this is a better way to handle the situation. Alright, so there's two rules. You can't talk to them and you can't meet them. Okay, for those of you that don't have children. These are the two rules you have to follow. Okay? So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.